Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the After Dark podcast where we debate topics that are none of our business. It's your boy Black Mike on the mic. We got Big Stir up top. You already know what's going on. Hey man, all I gotta say is before we roll into this episode is, I appreciate all the love we're getting on the recent drops. Y'all been tuning in more. Y'all been liking more. We've seen some comments floating there. That's what I want to see. That's what we do it for. You're motivating us, so we're going to keep going for you guys. As much as y'all keep subscribing, as much as y'all keep viewing, we're going to be here. We're going to keep pushing it for you. So I just wanted to make sure I got that out before we jumped into anything. But now we're going to get back to the show. Big Stir, how was your week, man? How you been doing?
Damn, what happened last week, bro? From the time we spoke. Nothing, bro. Yeah, I went back home this past weekend. Went back home this past weekend. Back to Clayton, little home trip, see the parents, but most importantly, got my window fixed from getting shot at, if you guys don't recall. I actually yesterday I saw one of the leasing, or I guess the assistant manager, like of the leasing office or whatever, and I saw them in the elevator, like, hey, what's going on? Like, how's everything going? I was like, oh yeah, like I did go home back this weekend, like, and get my window fixed after getting shot at. And it was like, I was trying to say it like casually, and he was like,
It was like, wait 1 second. You ain't
He's
gonna
like,
act like
"What?"
that's just some casual Tuesday. I just got fucking shot at
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah, and he's a brother too, so he's like, yeah, bro, like that shit's crazy. Like people are wild. Like I'm glad you're okay. Like all that stuff. It was just real casual, man. It was fun. And, like it just kind of it's funny now, obviously, but like still one of those things where it's kind of gives you like a little trimmer here and there when you do think about it for a moment. Like I look back at the window today, like just like peek back, like and look, I was like, damn, that shit was right there, bro. Like I just be thinking to myself, I'm like, I took a picture of it before my dad fixed it and everything, and I was like, damn, that's something like I'm never gonna forget. No matter how much I'd have to have the damn Alzheimer's or dementia for me to forget that shit, and I still don't think I would.
Note to
Um,
self, it is not the 70s anymore. We can't, like, if you flick somebody off, you're going to get shot at. If you look at somebody sideways, you might get shot at. Everybody keeps that thing on them these days. So, like, shit is just different out here. We can't just you just kind of have to, like, look down at the ground and keep walking these days, or you might get that thing pulled on.
yeah, keep your temper to a minimal on the highway. Word from the wise, not to the wise, from the wise.
From the wise.
Yeah. So other than that, man, it's been pretty chill. But nah, man, it's been vibey. How about yourself, man? I know the haze out here has been crazy, like from the north, from the wildfires have been going on for the past like month and a half or so. But seeing how you hanging, Big Mike.
Yeah, man, been chilling, not up to too much. Talking about the air quality. So I had a soccer game yesterday, and let me tell you, I'm playing in an adult soccer league, and the air quality was absolute shit, and I was out here dying. Like when I'm saying I do one up and down the field, and then I come back, I'm over here and straight up wheezing, bro. I'm just letting niggas run right by me. I don't give a fuck. I was like, you have to get me out of here. Then like everyone kept looking at me like, yo, Mike, like I need a sub. Can you do it? I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't got you. Then
No
like
fucking shot,
they're like
man.
finally they're like, bro, Mike, like I need a sub. I'm like, all right, bro, but I'm calling your ass right back in here in 3 minutes, dog. I can't fucking do it. I promise. But other than that, man, not too much. Just ready to fucking get into the show. We got a lot to talk about, by the way. We got some running back situation. The NFL's going crazy. We finally got some NFL news. The season is right around the corner. I can't wait. For y'all to
With the
hear my
Cowboys and stuff.
cowboy takes all year long. It's about to go down, let me tell you. It is our year. I know we say that every year, but it is this year.
Bro.
Just wait on it. Just wait. I don't even want to hear no shit from you, Sterling. It's not football season yet, so just wait on that shit. We got Black React. You already know what's going down. Grammys and the AI. They're starting to allow some AI shit. We're going to be talking about that. You already know we got to talk about Adam22 and Lena The Plug. But where we're going to start off first is Netflix's hit reality show comes back with a season 5. Yes, I am talking about Too Hot to Handle. Season 5, episodes 1 through 4 have released, and we're here to recap it all first. Sterling, I just want to know what your initial thoughts. Who were the baddies that caught your eye at first? Are we liking the first couple patches? Do we like what's going on? Is the drama good? Are the characters good? Do we feel like it's going to be an entertaining season? What are your first thoughts?
I love how we're calling them characters because they're real people, but it seems like they're legitimately characters because the way producing makes them. But nah, man. Yeah, I saw the drop this past weekend. Obviously, I'm a reality show stan. I mean, bro, first things first, like if we're just talking about baddies or like whatnot, like honestly, they did a good job in like casting like really just some really good looking women, like all together. They always do. It's called Too Hot to Handle. Like,
Very
I mean,
diverse group too, I feel like.
yeah, healthy diversity. I mean, like every single one of them like is like bad in their own right. Like they got their whole like thing. Like the slightly darker skinned girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She's
Christine?
Christine. Christine is a tang, bro. Oh my gosh.
Ultimate fucking ting, bro. I'm fucking with Christine heavy.
She seems like she's got like a really healthy like demeanor about her. Like she's not like trying to be too much of a boss bitch. And she's also got like she seems really intelligent and like she's obviously good looking. I mean, her and I mean people might like people might get at me for this, but the what do you call it? The brunette girl
The skinny one?
from Ink, the skinny brunette
Megan,
girl, bro.
Megan,
I
Megan,
don't
Megan.
Megan, oh my gosh. Like, she doesn't have like the body like a Hannah or like obviously like a Christine's got like the body too, but and even like somebody like the blonde girl with the blue eyes, like those shits are crazy. Her eyes are piercing.
Elise, yeah.
Yeah, Elise is crazy. But nah, those are my two top ones, like just looks wise. And then obviously Christine for me is like ultimate wifey, like just look like just from what I could see on TV. And yeah, Megan has just got like that. I've got a soft soul for like brunettes in general, but like she's got like a good soul. You can like just tell like she on the wrong show. Like she don't need to be on reality TV. She ain't built for that shit. Like she's not built for that shit, bro. I feel so bad for her. But and then my boy Louis, bro, shout out you, bro. You had three things off the rip wanting to be with
That
you,
shit
and
was
I
nutty.
respect it.
That shit was nutty.
And then this man goes and proceeds to say, "I'm gonna go and tell him I want to sleep in all day beds," and had to make a choice. And he ended up going Hannah, but like Hannah's not a bad like she's just a little too fake in the face for me. I mean, she's not a bad looking girl, but like she just is typical Cali girl at this point. Like it is what it is. But drama wise, I mean, dude, it's brought every single ounce. And then with the new arrivals, bro, I love a Latina. I love Latina.
Love
Oh
a good
my gosh, I
Rose or
can't.
Oz, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I love a good Latina. They just bring the fire, man. They really do just bring the fire every single time. Does not matter if it's a girl or a guy. They always bring the fire, and I love what's going on now. Can't wait for this week and the new episodes. Definitely will be watching those this week. But want to see what your initial thoughts are. We can kind of dig into some little tidbits on kind of what's been going on in the first 4 episodes here.
So first thoughts right off the gate, they started off on the yacht, which I was kind of like hoping that they were going to do a whole thing with the yacht. I know that like they start off and they're tricking them and whatnot, but I was really kind of hoping the yacht would play a bigger
They
part
gullible as hell, by
in the
the way,
show.
bro. They
So
gullible
go,
as
they
hell.
gotta know. Do you think they know? They have to know.
Captain Blower.
Like
Captain
you
Blower.
have to know. Like I feel like based off of the people coming in, I will know and whatnot and like what's going on. Like nah, they gotta know something's up or some shit because they be acting dumb. There's been 5 seasons and they all big as hell, yo. If you out here, soon as I got out here and everyone's talking about, oh, we about to be smashing. There's not one reality TV show where niggas just be smashing hella left and right. So as soon as they tell me that,
They just
I
don't
know I'm
promote
on Too
that
Hot to
shit.
Handle.
Like,
Yeah, like,
yeah,
what?
like
No, like
they
fuck out
probably
of
told
here.
him like, hey, act like you fucking surprised, please.
They got to. They got to. So, and then as far as the females go, I'm right there with you. I thought Christine was the best. She's got a very like natural kind of I want to say
Very natural
earthy
look.
vibe to her, but she's not like, I don't think she's earthy,
Yeah.
but just kind of like soulful, I guess. And I don't know,
Yeah.
something about her was really caught my eye from the beginning. She was feeling with Louis and all that shit, and you know that three-way triangle with Hannah. I mean, Hannah's obviously like, you know, she's what society deems as extremely
Yeah.
attractive. She's
Body
not
wise, her body's crazy.
her body.
Like,
She's tight. She's tight for sure, but you know, face
yeah.
wise, you know, obviously a beautiful girl, but just not really kind of my speed, if I'm being honest. Like you said, I like the more natural look, which is kind of why I'm leaning towards Christine out of all the females. But I really do like enjoy the diversity of the females that they brought in. You know, you got Christine,
Yeah.
nice, natural, soulful black woman. You got Megan coming in here, like you said, brunette. She just kind of seems like a very sweet girl from overseas. She's also like, I mean, obviously she's got some stuff to her, but she's also kind of got a natural feel to her as well. Super sweet, super like loving. I feel like she's just a good vibe to be around. Hannah, you got your, you know, your societal total babe, you know, what society tells us is a babe, kind of like the magazine cover. She's going to be like the picture perfect girl that like is easily marketable on too hot to handle kind of standards. And
Yeah.
then like we were talking about with Elise, you know, in her own kind of like blonde, she obviously seems like she goes for a beachy type vibe. Like, I don't know. She's kind of enticing in her own ways. The blue eyes are kind of crazy, but I also
Eyes
kind
are
of fuck with her
crazy.
like chill vibe at the same time. So I think the diversity on that level is pretty good as far as the girls goes. And then the guys, you know, I feel like they're also pretty diverse in their personalities.
Little
Louis,
short black guy ain't getting no love though, bro. Like he ain't getting
can
no
we
no
can we
point blank
unpack that,
period.
because that is like my biggest bone to pick with Too Hot to Handle that be pissing me the fuck off. And why is it? So I need to know if you've also noticed this, and anyone who's listening to this, put this in the comments, because every time I listen, you know, I always root for the dark skinned niggas because I see myself in them. I'm like, I'm living vicariously through you, my bruh. So I want you to go out there, succeed,
Yeah.
pull as much as you want to. But my fucking pet peeve, what always gets me every single time, is that every single dark skinned nigga wants to play the fucking sex police role and don't want to get none on his own. I don't know why they always play that role. They always on the who's out here sleeping with who. Did you kiss somebody? Nigga, how about you kiss somebody? It ain't that much damn money. You ain't about to be rich off this shit. It's 200K split between 10 goddamn people. You might get 20K before taxes, and you know they all about to be kissing and shit. So it ain't going to be 200K. You going to split like 150, 120K. Bro, you ain't going home with shit. You might as well have fun with it. So I don't understand why Dre out here policing niggas and ain't trying to get none. I didn't see him talk to one chick, not all 4 episodes. All 4 episodes, he ain't talking
Yeah,
to nobody.
it's like, bro, like, I mean, look, you know, I'm a real person. Like I understand, and we all know race and ethnicity come into play when you are talking about dating people. Like it is what it is. Like you can't avoid it. Like if and it's first off, red flag for any brothers or just people in general. Brothers specifically. Bro, if a girl says to you and she ain't black, I don't see color, you need to leave right now. She is fetishizing your shit in front of you, like right in front of your face. And you let her, bro, I promise you, that shit is not gonna work out. It's just what it is. But on that point, bro, like, I mean, Dre, like, he seemed like a cool dude. Like, I mean, and no offense to short kings, like, bro, I'm not a short guy, like, respectfully, like, and he just looked hella short because all the other dudes are like, I mean, one of the niggas is like 6'4", bro. Like, he looks small. Like, and he's not like, and he's definitely I will put it out there, like, he's the most least attractive guy there. Like, just from a baseline perspective.
But bro,
From a
that does
base,
not matter though.
no,
That
that's what
does
I'm
not
saying. Like,
matter.
he's thinking girls are gonna come up to him. Like, I remember his intro was like, "Oh, I never have to worry." I'm like, bro, like these are baddies, bro. Like they got dudes chasing them. Like they never have to worry about a dude like a girl. Like they never have to worry about chasing some guy. Like if you getting chased by them, like you gotta be on like top 1% looking people in the world
I
type
don't
shit.
care how short you are or how tall and muscular all the other niggas are. When you got niggas like Hunter, If you can't
Yeah.
out-riz the nigga like Hunter that just be talking about, I wonder if I can climb this tree, talking he cheesy, can't hold a conversation in a fucking date. If you can't out-riz a nigga like that, bro, get your ass off the show. You ain't him. You really
Yeah,
ain't him,
you're
bro.
not
Like
him.
it's still
That's why he lost, bro. Like
because
that's what like
you're short, my bro, and like it's sometimes short kings don't get their love. You're short. Everyone else is tall. They're big, so you're not gonna get the initial ooh la la Dre. You're not gonna get that. You have to pull in a little bit more work, personality wise, and you have to be a little bit more outgoing if you're trying to step up to the plate. But I feel like all he got to do is be the funny, exciting nigga, and he gonna pull at least one of them.
Yeah, more bare minimum, bro. Bare freaking minimum. Like, I mean, look, your chances with most women in general is to get like 1 in like 10. Like realistically, unless you are literally a supermodel and you got all this other stuff going on. For an average guy, like 1 in 10 is like your best bet. And that's stretching it, to be honest with you. Like it's honestly more like 5%. But let's just back that up. Hunter, bro, this is what I be talking about with girls, right? Women, I don't want to call you girls because you aren't children.
I already know
But
where you're
with
going with
women,
this,
bro,
and I appreciate you fucking going down this rabbit hole.
like, bro, first off, dude, he's a handsome guy. Like, he's a very like societally attractive man. Like, he is conventionally attractive, bro. But he can't hold a conversation. He can't talk to a freaking child who would give you back lies more often than they're going to give you actual answers to questions. Why, like, you will go out and have sex with dudes like this on a daily basis, on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis, and be like proud of yourselves as a woman to be like, oh, like, yeah, like, I'm like, dog, like, I get it's in the flesh. Sex is a flesh sin, like on our regard, like when it's out of wedlock. But bro, ain't no way. If I'm a girl, like, and he starts talking to me, bro, I'ma feel fucking slow. Like,
Bro,
I'm gonna
he's an
be honest,
air
like,
fucking head, bro. He's like, I don't even
bro,
know,
like,
like, he literally had to be 6'4" and super jacked to even like make it in life, dog. Like, because he has
Like,
nothing
you're
else
not
going
making it
for him.
anywhere, bro. Like, you're not making it anywhere. Like, dude, like, even if he went to college, like, he'd probably get into an interview and they'll be like, yeah, so, like, what, like, tell me about yourself. Well, um, yeah, like, I wonder, like, if I could, like, be able to, like, climb Mount Everest or something. Like,
Do you think I
yeah.
could balance this pencil on my finger? Like,
Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like, ladies, like, y'all want to have this respect for yourselves, which you rightfully deserve, right? But you be fucking dudes like this, like, and be thinking we need to continue to like like give you the utmost respect. Like, bro, like the bar is low in terms of riz, bro. And girls be like, I want guys for personality, brother. Like,
cap,
brother.
cap.
Like, brother, like, please don't tell me that lie. Like, there's guys like Adam, for example, is the guy that he got like stole away Elise basically from Hunter. Like, Adam's a good looking guy. I don't think he's conventionally as good looking as Hunter is, but like, she
Alex.
literally, or Alex, sorry, not Adam. I'm thinking Adam22. Shout out you, my boy. We'll get to you. Don't worry. Uh, but like Alex, bro, like he's got a little bit of game. It's not even game. His game sucks too. But like, it's
Nah, his
better than
game mad
Hunter.
corny too, but like it's got some substance to it.
Yeah, she literally, Elise literally said, like, I find myself like he's funny, like I feel like I can connect with him and have a conversation. And like Hunter's just like, oh, like we're like this, dude. There it is. That's the click. That's the link, bro. Because like at this point in your lives, like for the ladies out here, they're in their 30s, like still trying to find a man for the rest of their lives. Like, look, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just be for the fact of the matter is, it's like if you hear this adage ever, you should know it's true. You attract what you are. Like you attract what you are, how you feel. Like if you're a happy person, you are more likely to attract happy people. It's an internal manifestation. And for these girls on the show, like somebody like Megan's not going to find anybody on the show that she's going to continue to like actually pursue something after the show. I guarantee you, if she sticks to her roots, the way that she speaks on the show, like the way that they portrayed her, like she will find her a good man, bro. Like a real solid guy, like a genuine guy. Some of these girls on the show, Hannah, I hate to come over your head right now like this, bro. Like you are going to find trash dudes all the time because you are acting like trash. Like you get disrespected and it's almost like you like that shit. Like I don't know what type of internal, no offense to daddy issues, but daddy issues you got, like you need to resolve them shits first. Like point blank. You need to be abstinent for the time being or play with a toy or something. Like, cause you don't need to be messing around with no dudes. Cause you are not built for it. I can tell like off the cusp. Girls be like, oh, guys can't tell. Yes, we can, bro. We can tell. Off rip. I'm talking a lot, Mike. I'm sorry. Like, it just be pissing me off, be watching this. Like sometimes I'm like, bro, like ain't no way this guy got more bodies than probably like 95% of the population. And he can't even talk to a fucking tree. Like,
He's got nothing to say. He's got nothing to pull off of the whole time. And Elise knows from the jump, the whole time she's like, Alex is funny. We can speak and have conversations. And, with Hunter, we don't talk about anything, but he's just so big and muscular. I'm like, is that really like all you got? Like, I'm like, dude, come on. And then I'm like, and even from Megan's perspective, she's over here feeling on Alex while she's literally sitting next to him in the bed, watching this nigga watch Elise the whole time and smile at this bitch. And she's over here convincing herself, oh, he likes me. I'm like, there ain't no way you think that this nigga is fucking with you. And now listen to me, Dre. Dre, you should have two eyes and you should see that Alex wants Elise and he ain't giving Megan the proper attention. Why aren't you swooping in, my boy? Why aren't you swooping in? Because you know what Dre's doing now? The last thing we saw Dre do was share a bed with Hunter's big ass. And so he ain't got no room on that goddamn bed, probably hanging off the side of the bed, waiting and just hoping some girl picks him, hoping whatever new chick come in, he's going to be able to swoop in. Nah, she already got her eyes on somebody. And so you're going to have to do one thing. But, Dre, man, niggas, I know we love money. We out here for a come up. But, bro, the real bag is going in there, playing the villain role, and, like, having everyone fuck with you as a character. The bag is being in the character, because then you get more roles afterwards. You can be on The Perfect Match when they trying to pull from people. You can be on different shows. Like, bro, stop worrying about that little chump change you're going to get for being on the show, my boy. That little chump change ain't shit.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, if somebody got me on the show and said, hey, we're going to split between 10 people, 10K, like, you'll get that out in cash. After tax, you'll come out with, like, 7,500. Like, yeah, I'm going to be, like, on it. Like, I won't be, like, crazy on it. But I'll be like, yeah, like, I'm trying to get some cash. But, like, realistically, bro, like, Dre, you probably got the best game in there, bro. Like, you probably have the best game in there.
He probably does. He probably has the best personality in the whole house.
And all you gotta do, like, and then I gotta shout out Louis, bro. I mean, I don't know if you light skin or mixed. I don't know what he looked mixed to me, but like, bro, your game is like, just you a fucking light skin brother, bro. Like, you play semi pro football or soccer, like, brother. Like, we know you a good looking dude. Like, girls are going to fall all over you. Like, you're just dumb. Like, you are just dumb, like,
bro.
You don't know how to manage his teams, like, and he's like, oh, like, this is why I get cheated on, and this. I'm like, you ain't getting cheated on. Stop fucking lying, nigga. Like,
not at all, bro.
He said that shit. I was like, bro, I don't even feel for you, not one fucking bit.
He was the one nigga that tried to have a sob story. Like, we didn't just see you tell 3 bitches that you sleep with them in their bed. Like, he's like, this.
Like, don't try to get me with that shit, bro. Like, I ain't even that type of guy. I'm not that gullible. Like, I ain't as gullible as you to think I was on a show trying to have sex with every person on the show. I'm gonna tell you something though. That boy from Jersey or New York or whatever he does, the banker, the guy that works in finance, whatever his name is, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a handsome brother, bro. That's a handsome dude. I can't remember his name off the top right now. That's a handsome motherfucker. Where is he at? Luke or Isaac.
Oh, Isaac,
bro.
The one that's with with the sister.
With Courtney. I'm like, brother.
Well, not anymore. Oh. He's with the Latina now.
And bro, like, honestly, Latinas are everybody's weaknesses, bro. I don't care what you say is your weakness. Everybody's weaknesses that aren't Latino. Like, it's literally everyone's. They're the spiciest. They are literally the best flirters. That girl said it just right. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she had said it just right. They are the best flirts. The best. They got the spice. They got the sass. They got everything you want in a lady in a flirtatious manner. And then a lot of them are real down to earth once you get to know them, low key. Like, That's the difference. And
They're
that boy,
also They're also the world's mousetrap.
oh Jesus.
I'm just being dead ass. Latinas are the world's mousetrap because they'll hit you with that spice, they'll hit you with the good flirt, and next thing you know, you got 5 little munchkins running around rolling their R's and shit, and you had no clue how the hell that shit happened because it's super soaked out there. Like, nah, we love Latinas. But be careful because they are the world's mousetrap. If you try to chase the cheese, you will get caught, my nigga. You will get caught.
They got the grip, bro, and they be on top of the shits. I mean, look, and that's not even like, and for the ladies out there listening, you be like, oh my god, that's so like ill. Like, no, like, bro, like, nah, that shit. You look at the evidence. They're fertile. They're very fertile.
My nigga Isaac said, I'm not turning my head unless it's a Latina, and lo and behold.
Pulled up with a Latina. And he's like, and I love how they were on the date, bro. This shit cracked me up. This is how to tell you how dumb this dude is. Got on the date. I knew she was Latina off her name. Her name is Yaz. They call her Yaz or what? I think it's Yaz. Yeah. Like Yasmin. She's from Colombia or Uruguay. She's Uruguayan. And they introduced themselves and he's like, yo, are you Latina? And she's like, yeah. He's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, bro, how do you not know she was Latina, bro? Like, did you not look at her? Did you not take one look? And then they got that free pass on that date. That boy was going crazy. He said, let's just go. He basically was like, let's just fuck out here. Like, I mean, honestly, bro. She's like, personally, she's not the craziest. Like, she's not the best looking girl in the house, in my opinion.
Nah.
But she got chat. She can flirt, bro. Like, I was like watching through the screen. I'm like, damn, like she kind of like
she gave you you got goosebumps on you and shit. Like, damn.
Because like they're bold, brother. Like bold women, for the women out there like wondering how to get a man, be bold, bro. Be bold. Men love it. Like we all love it. And like honestly, the show right now, I mean, I'm super pumped for the next few episodes that are coming out this weekend. I think that this might be one of the better seasons as long as Louis doesn't stay loyal, because that boy, if he stays loyal, it'll honestly ruin the show, because he got the most, like all the women want him. And then
I don't think he will. I think we saw some previews with Christine kind of turning her head, which is why I do think that this has potential to be one of the better seasons, because there's not one good couple in the house. And that's what kind of ruins the season. Like the best looking people usually mesh up at the beginning and just stay with each other, and that's just boring as fuck, yo. Have fun. It is not that much money you about to go home with. You might as well have fun. Everyone's gonna break rules. Why you just gonna sit there and like let them take your money away and not break no rules? Like, have fun.
Yeah, they gonna get a bag after it. Like, I know Louis already getting a bag. Like he already getting a bag under
Louis gonna be on the next season 2 of Perfect Match. I put money on it right here. He's on that already.
And they gonna somehow pull Francesca's like whole ass back up there again. She gonna be up there. She's like, oh, I'm feeling Louis, like that type of thing. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to see like kind of what it all looks like, because personally, from the outside looking in, like obviously, I mean, I'm not as good looking as any of them people, right? Like respectfully, like maybe Dre. I'm sorry, Dre. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like.
Bro, dude, why you gotta do our one nigga like that, bro?
I mean, bro, like you might be 5'6", bro. Like you looking like a midget out there. Like I might just get you on the height. That's it.
Nah, they just tall ass niggas, bro.
And then you ain't gonna put your game out there. You already lost like points on the scale, brother. Like, I mean, off the top.
Listen, there's not one shot I share a bed with another nigga on that show. If we ain't got another bed, I'm sleeping outside, bro. Like, there's not one shot at all. Or I'm out here fucking talking to every single chick, doing whatever I can to where you can't sleep with me for one goddamn night. Like, I'm not sleeping with no nigga.
That, bro, like sharing the bed. I feel like if I was like, yo, like, hey, like, for example, like, I think Megan and Hannah slept together. Bro, honestly, Andre or Dre, like, bro, Hannah's an easy bag, bro. Like, slide over there, like get Megan out of that bed. She's sad girl over there. Like let her go cry in the bathtub and shit with the cucumbers on her eyes. And like you can like bag Hannah like right there. You can probably bag her first night type shit. No disrespect, Hannah.
Here's the playbook, Dre.
No disrespect.
Go to Hannah, If you want if Hannah's the one you got eyes on, just do some stupid shit and just be a nigga, bro. I swear to God, she'll love you just because you a nigga. On God, because nobody's got nigga energy in that house. Even Louis ain't got nigga energy. He got light skin energy. If he come in there and just be a nigga, make her giggle, Hannah's yours. If Megan's the one you got eyes on, she clearly just wants somebody to pick her first. Just give her dummy attention, and she'll stick with you until the next tall nigga comes in and swoops your bitch. But at least you ain't got to sleep with Hunter for the time being.
The black dude they brought in, bro, that boy, I mean, bro, I don't know his name off the TOP, but like that black dude might turn some heads. Like, bro, he just got that look. He got the broad shoulders. He's a model. Like, he dark skinned fella. Like, I mean, like, bro, I'm rooting for him. Like, Dre, I can't even root for you because you ain't even put in the work. Like, at least he was putting the work with Christine out there. Like, he was grinding. Like, first off, I mean, second of all, like, Christine might be taller than me, low key, because she do look hella tall. But that's aside from the point. I will say, bro, like this. I can't wait to talk about the next few episodes of this shit. And I pray to God, Dre, if you somehow see this, like, I know this is all pre-filmed and shit, but like, please, my man, like, don't think people in real life just going like, you really are like being a wussy, bro. Like, don't be pussy out there. Like, respect. I know you from ATL. Like, you got that shit. You got that shit in your bag. Like, be a man, bro. Like, all these dudes, Hunter out here shooting his shot with no game. Like, none. He is delusional. This man is fucking delusional, bro. Like,
Yo, Dre, you just as ripped, bro. I'll just do Hunter's game for all he does is and just, he ain't got shit to say. He just fucking beach boy. And fucking all Alex's game is play with his hair and do fucking push-ups, my nigga. You could do some goddamn push-ups in front of a chick. Like, what you doing?
Last point I want to make, and we can move on after this, but I want to get your least favorite guy and least favorite girl right now, and then also favorite guy, favorite girl. I think we kind of gave our favorite girl already, but like you can rehash however you like.
Okay, least favorite guy off rip is probably Hunter. He's just got like nothing to him. Like, bro, I couldn't chill with this nigga at all. Like, we just be sitting there, and I'd be like, yo, what you been up to? And he'd be like, bro, I just be, you know how I be. I'd be like, all right, nigga. All right, we gonna have to go somewhere else. I don't even know what to fucking do with your big ass out here taking up hella room on the couch and shit. Like, move your dumb ass over. Least favorite chick? That's tough. I think the pool of girls are like really good, and I feel like honestly we only got to really know at a few of them. Damn. I'm gonna do a controversial pick. Off rip, I'm gonna go Hannah. I think Hannah's my least favorite. I feel like just off the basis that like I don't think that me and her would like mesh like that. I mean, she's tight, yo. So she's good on her body's good on the eyes, but I just feel like personality wise, she kind of a bimbo, and I don't be fucking with bimbos. So that's gonna be my two least favorites.
What about your favorite girl or your favorite guy? Favorite guy. We already said favorite girl.
Favorite guy. Let's see. I'll probably go favorite guy. I guess I'm riding with Louis. And that's just because he's the most entertaining. He's actually giving me some shit. He's giving me everything to talk about for this podcast. So, I do appreciate you for giving me content to speak on a week-to-week basis. So I'm going to go with Louis, even though he played his cards completely terrible, my bro. You ain't have to go for all three of them at once. Like, you could have just played your part with one and then gone to the next one and it'd been much smoother. But that's what I got. Well, let me hear yours.
Yeah, my least favorite guy. I mean, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon with Hunter. I really, really don't. Like, I'm just thinking, like, bro, like, you really do suck. Like, you suck. Like, you're a loser. You are a loser. If you were not 6'5", 6'4", blonde, and, like, conventionally handsome and good looking, like, you would literally be a loser. Like, it is the most honest answer I can give you, brother. Like, what do you do for work? Like, I've gotta ask. Like, are you working at a surf shop? And
those little fish flops that he came in, bro.
Oh my God. I was like, this guy's a fucking loser. I said it. I literally was watching it, and I said to myself, like, I'd be like watching like by myself and be like, damn, this dude's a fucking loser. Like, damn, why the fuck they do that? Like, I was like, this dude's a fucking loser. Like,
I
off
was either
rip.
thinking he's gonna be like the coolest nigga in here because he don't give a fuck, or he's just gonna be a downright
He's
fucking
delusional, bro.
typical
He's
beach dude.
He's a fucking delusional motherfucker, bro. Like, I don't know who dropped you. I don't know how many times your mom dropped you when you were a kid, bro. Because there was definitely some damage done.
He said this date's going
Definitely.
real good. She definitely gonna pick me. I'm like,
Can you read the room, bro? Like, she ain't even. She looking off to the side. Like the cameramen are literally showing her looking off to the side, like not even like engaged. Like, brother, like don't even try to stop. Like, fucking delusional men. They're worse than a delusional woman because they just are really just dumb. Like they really don't know what the fuck is going on. Least favorite girl. Mm, 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 mm. Least favorite girl. Mm. I guess I low key am gonna go with Elise, and I think Elise is a gorgeous girl. Like just looking at her, I think Elise is one of them girls where like she even said it. Like she's like kind of like low key like a pick me girl. Like she wants to for everybody to want her, but like she doesn't want them when they want her. She literally said it, and it's like, bro, like I ain't even trying to like fuck with that. Like I don't fuck with that. Like as a guy or a girl, like you're an adult. Like have an idea at least. Like I don't know to choose from Hunter. The fact that she strung Hunter along that long and she didn't realize this man has no riz, no game, no whatsoever. He don't know how to flirt. It's like he's like 13 again back in middle school looking at the pretty girl and trying to ask her out. Like you just got something wrong with you for you to be honestly on that. But then my favorite guy, I don't want to say Louis. I low-key want to say Isaac. And I don't and my reasoning is
Isaac's
that Louis,
cool.
yes, he's given a yeah. Isaac is that type of dude, like I would only be friends with him. He wouldn't be my tight circle. Like he would not be in there because he'd be like throwing toxic shit. Like, yeah, my girl doing it. He'd be like, yeah, bro, you should just like leave her on red for 5 days. Promise you that shit's gonna work. Like he's that type of nigga. Like, but I fuck with him. Like I would fuck with him as like a friend, like to go out with and like hang out, like do like just dumb shit together with because he's that type of dude. And obviously, like he chose a black girl to go with. I gotta respect him, and with him not being black, he kind of sees through the cracks because a lot of folks don't see that. That's for all my black queens out there, for the ones that are listening. Like we see you, I see you. Trust me, I see you. Isaac seen you a whole different, and he honestly looked better than me. So I'm just like, that's a whole different
You
world.
know what would be a
But
good fucking idea for Two Out the Handle? You kind of just like sparked this idea in me. It would be really
yeah,
fucking cool if like they got a friend group of guys and a friend group of girls and have them do Too Hot to Handle. Like the whole set of niggas knew each other and they were a crew, and the whole set of chicks knew each other and were a crew, and they were just like on some like
I mean,
that would be fire,
my
bro.
God,
That'd be fire.
bro. But you gotta like, and the two chicks, the groups don't know each other. It's like just random
Yeah, yeah,
girls and random
random
guys.
groups, but the groups of guys know each other and the groups of girls know each other.
Bro, that shit would be drama. Because think about it, bro. Like a bro is like hitting like, because they're gonna ask like, girls are gonna be girls, guys are gonna be guys. Guys are honestly low key. Guys are obviously competitive and very like territorial, just as much as women. Women are typically more territorial, in my opinion, than men are.
Oh
Just to
yeah.
be honest, they just aren't out there like that. Like imagine like if I'm like, yo, like Mike, who you feeling? Like we're feeling the same girl type shit. I'd be like, oh, bet, like let the best man win. I'd be kind of salty if you're like you got her, but I'd be like, damn, like all right, fuck. Like, but girls, bro, like, oh yeah, I'm feeling Mike, like, and the 2, 3 girls trying to go after Mike, and like he chooses one of them. The other 2 girls, bro, they would be in a whole bag trying to like almost like sabotage that shit. Like, fuck
Oh no,
you,
like that's
like
the
that.
thing about the females. Like they gonna cross each other. Like they not even gonna seem
Yeah,
like they're friends before this. Like they'll come in on some like I don't even know you, just completely cross you over some fucking hunter ass airhead nigga. While the dudes are just gonna be like, damn, bro, like cause I was really feeling her type shit and just move on to the next one. But the chicks gonna really be
yeah.
crossing each other
You get your,
left and
I
right.
mean, you definitely be salty. Like, I would definitely be salty if like one of my boys got the girl that I wanted, but like at the same time, I'm like, damn. Like at least I want that deep with her, you know. Like, but that's
And
a
there's like
fire idea for
multiple
the folks out
options
there
too.
too.
So like it's like I didn't
Yeah,
get that
facts.
one, but this other chick over here, she looks, I can get over it quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, honestly, and for Netflix, if you're listening to us, first up, first things first, come to us, and I want to get paid
Yeah, a little
for that
10%,
idea.
10-20%. Come
Yeah,
on.
just not even, bro, throw 10, like 10 beat is like, I'm going to over ask like 10%, 15 beat in the middle.
Or just
Like
just
50%,
sponsor the pod and let us talk about it on a week to week basis.
I would do it. No questions asked. No questions asked. But yes, obviously a lot of stuff in the relationships over on Too Hot to Handle, man. We absolutely love reality TV, especially this type of shit that Netflix be coming out because they just be coming out with gas sometimes when it comes out these shows. I mean, I'm like, excuse me, the casting, I love, like you mentioned earlier, the casting for this season has been great, diverse, definitely a good mixed bag, and I'm excited to see who else they bring on for new arrivals. Cause I'm trying to see some rule breaks. I'm trying to see somebody have some set up there. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna have set first? Because I already know if I'm in there with a girl and like I can't even like get myself off, like I'm actually connecting with her, like it's not, there's no way I'm not having some self gratification. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Either she gonna do it or I'm gonna do it. Like it's somebody gonna have to pull the trigger. But speaking of getting off, man,
We gotta speak of it.
man. God, man, I feel bad for even like having to talk about this for my mans. Look, man, I shouldn't have to explain the situation. Adam22, bro, let his recently married to this woman, but she is a former, or I mean, I guess she's technically current porn star, Lena The Plug. He let his wife, this is her wedding present, by the way. She wanted this. Like, she asked for this.
Yep.
Let Lena The Plug sleep with another man for her OnlyFans content. And for those that don't know, like Adam22 has got this thing now with his wife. They'll bring her on like what's it called now? Whatever they're like.
Plug Talk, their podcast, Plug Talk.
Yeah, Plug Talk. Like Plug Talk now is basically they'll do like a podcast for like not even like 20 minutes. Like, bro, they'll get like porn stars up there, get like all types of OnlyFans models, things like that, and they'll get up there. Basically, they're gonna fuck Adam and Lena, or they're gonna fuck just Adam, or they're gonna just fuck Lena. Like they're getting free bodies, like, and they're kind of doing it together. So it's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cool they can do that. But the fact this man Adam22 let Lena The Plug sleep with another man, and not just any man, bro. Not just any man, bro. Like y'all need to go look at I'm not condoning anyone to watch explicit content if they don't want to, but like, bro, like, dog, like I just saw a clip, and my man that she was trying to fuck with, that she fucked with, is that's a horse dick, bro. That is a horse. That is a horse dick. And apparently, I watched his interview after, like he does, like they do like a confession.
Yeah,
bro, he was talking some crazy.
He was talking nuts, bro, nuts,
bro. But I want to get your initial thoughts, like on it, Mike. Like, obviously, this is her wedding gift. She has a history. She was in the like exclusively in the corn industry. But if you were Adam22, like in his shoes, would you give in to her this, like, honestly, in my opinion, absurd wedding gift? It ain't like he wasn't there like watching it, no cuckold shit. But like he let this shit happen. Like he paid to let this happen. Like this is a thing. So I want to see your thoughts, man.
Man, oh man. Listen. Cause sometimes we get in trouble for guys always get bitched at for double standards. And this standard is just gonna have to be doubled, my nigga, because there ain't no shot in the hell I do not give a fuck. Listen, you can say she was an OnlyFans, it's her profession. This is the first time she's fucked another dude on her OnlyFans. So obviously her profession ain't fucking dudes. She's made every last dime either fucking with another bitch, fucking with herself, or fucking with my man Adam22, which he ain't my man because that dude, he's questionable, but it was just a form of speak. But anyways, beside the point, She made all of her bread without fucking another dude. So I don't want to hear that she's a porn star, she's an OnlyFans profession. Get all that shit out of there, bro, because that don't make no sense to me. No sense. Adam, dog, listen to me, my bro. I know you are well off. I know you're Adam's probably like, when it comes to No Jumper is a huge podcast. When it comes to like pop culture, hip hop podcasts, Adam22 might be up there. He's definitely top 3 on net worth and the money he's bringing in from his podcast. It is huge.
5 mil net worth, 5 mil net worth, just off of like, that's just based off of his podcast hip hop culture effect he's had over the time.
That's not even counting his porn star money, bro. And I know they are raking in cash from that shit. They literally signed Sky Bree, who's like blowing up as one of the most like big. She's like the next like Lana Rose, Riley Reid type porn stars supposedly. And they're raking in cash, signing chicks, and he's over here like, yeah, I'm gonna let her fuck my bitch, bro. I know he thought it was a good idea. I know you said one time I'm gonna rake in that cash. Adam, listen. I know when you watch that clip, my dog, because I seen the pictures of her eyes rolled back. Apparently, he told her, he said, look, he hit her up and was like, I'm in town, let's do it today. She wanted to wait 2-3 months. My nigga Jason said, I'm in town, I'm beating that shit up today, are you free? And Lena was like, Adam, I gotta go and take this and shit. And Adam wasn't even prepared for that. He was like, all right, his only request, no kissing, no facial. You know what this bruh did? Bruh popped one right inside her and she ate that shit. I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? If I was Adam, I'm fucking fired up mad. There's no way in hell I'm letting her do that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we made enough money doing what we do. If you want me to stop like fucking other chicks, then okay, we can stop that. Yo, OnlyFans bag's gonna suffer because of it. But like, we can stop that too. But you ain't taking this horse and over here and then have him on interviews talking about how he's beating it up and how I ain't giving it to. Nah. We just not doing it. I'm sorry.
All right. So there's 2 things I want to talk about. One, like I said, I'm not asking any of you to go watch explicit content, like point blank. I'm not. Like, but if that's not your thing, if you feel uncomfortable, like whatever, like I get it, like nothing wrong with that. But for the sake of this segment on our podcast, I 1000% think you should, to understand what I am talking about. Like, I want to let you guys know. So Adam22 is interviewing Jason Love, who was the guy that she ended up having sex with. He is a big ass black nigga, bro. I mean, he is huge. He's tatted up. Like, I mean, he is a big motherfucker. He's like a massive 21 Savage. Literally, if you look at him, he's a massive 21 Savage. He got the little knife between his eyebrows, all just like 21. Like, literally. And like, he's like, man, like, thank you. Like, Adam thanked him. Nah, dude, that's some beta shit. I ain't never, ever. It's like, bro, this shit's worse than cheating. This shit's worse than cheating, bro. Like, bro, I saw the clip of him saying thank you to Jason. He's like, yeah, man, like no problem. Like, and you could tell Jason's uncomfortable because she's doing the podcast with Adam, like they're doing cross table, and they've got Jason on like a video call or something, and like talking to him, and he's like, how was it, bro? I'm like, ain't no way I'm asking a nigga how was my wife. How was my wife when you were inside of her? Like, and I almost guarantee you Adam has not had sex with that woman ever since that has happened.
The wild part is Lena's already talking about doing it again. Like, oh, we should do it again, but Adam, you can join. And she only inviting this nigga to make him feel better, but she don't give a fuck about Adam being there. Like,
and the thing is, in reality, Lena, she holds the keys to everything, bro. Like, she runs that relationship. She runs every single part of it, and he is just a little simp that's cucking in the back. Like, ain't no way. First off, that's the first point I wanted to talk about. When they were interviewing Jason Love, like, after the fact, and he's saying thank you and how was it and like talking, and you could tell that Lena like gets uncomfortable in the situation while they're talking about it. And Jason's like, yeah, he's trying to be cool, like he kind of like dumb low key, like he just like, yeah, man, like I'm like, bro, do you not feel uncomfortable at all right now? Like, but then the second point, he goes on this thing. It's called like a bus confession or whatever. They do it on this thing called, if y'all never heard of it, for the folks that aren't
That
familiar
interview's
with
foul, bro. Foul.
dude, it's like if y'all want to hear some crazy shit, just listen to it. Like on your ride to work, if you want to just be in a weird ass mood when you come to work, do it, bro. I promise you, you will be just like, damn, what the fuck. But with that being said, I think that honestly, bro, like he's talking to the on the bus confession, whatever, saying, hold up, Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, your head was down. I thought you damn fell asleep. You could cut that. But nah, he's on this thing. It's a girl interviewing him. And like she seems like she's getting turned on by the way he's answering low key, bro. It's weird. It's weird as fuck. Like, I don't know if you realize that, Mike.
Yeah, she's fucking she is loving like, this nigga, bro.
She's like, oh really? Like, oh wow. Like, this all right, let me give you ladies and men, like, I mean, I've never had, obviously I'm a guy, I'm a straight male. I've never had a dick inside me, just respectfully. But for the ladies out there that have fucked dudes, and I'm sure you fuck big and small, or you just fuck small, you fuck average size, whatever, or just fuck big dudes. Who knows? Whatever your cup of tea is and how you've been shaken out. Like this man described, she asked this man, said, how big is your dick? He said 9.5, 10 inches, like casual as fuck. Casual as fuck. Damn horse dick. But he said, he's like, nah, but the crazy thing is, it's like your wrist, like in girth, my dick is 7 inches in girth. 7 fucking inches, my nigga, bro. Brother, look at this. Look at this water bottle, bro. Look at my hand. I got pretty big hands. Like, dude,
that's just nuts.
I mean, I did a measurement, bro. This is about like 7.5, roughly. Brother.
That's nutty.
Bro, he said that's the crazy part. No, the crazy part is that you're 9.5 inches with 7 inches of goddamn girth on top of it, my nigga. That shit's crazy. And the thing is, he talked about a couple times when women, he had a lady tell him one time, he pulled his dick out. I don't know if you saw this part when he said this shit. This shit cracked me up. He pulled his dick out. I guess he was already like ready to rock and roll. Like he didn't need no fluffing or nothing. This like casual sex with like somebody that's not in the industry, and he pulled his clothes off. She said, "Oh no, put your clothes back on."
He said it wasn't happening.
She said, "Nah."
He said that shit is not happening. One of my favorite parts of the Jason Love video,
like they got something to prove.
One of my favorite parts of that like confessions on the bus interview was like, there's a couple of highlights that I saw. Well, the first part is she dead ass asked this nigga, "Are you letting another dude do that?" And he was like, "Nah, because I got one of the best in the world. So what you need another dick for?" And I was like, damn, Adam had to see that and was heated. But like, he was talking so spicy on that whole fucking interview. So I don't know if you saw, like, Adam had a reaction video to it, and he was saying he was pissed off, like calling him out and shit, saying like, "Yo, you blacklisted from ever fucking my wife again." I'm like, bro, Adam, she was blacklisted the moment she put that horse dick in her fucking, like, that was when he got blacklisted, bro. He blacklisted your bitch, dog. Like, what are we talking about here? She was literally blacked. Like, literally black. Like, what are we talking about? But no, that girl was definitely filming the whole time. I thought that he was just like trying to rinse her up and it was going to turn into a porn video on the interview on site. I was like, yo, what is going on right here?
Nah, man. I mean, like, to answer the question, ain't no fucking shot. I'm just letting some big ass horse dick nigga fuck my girl for a wedding present. Ain't no shot, bro. Like, Mike, imagine me imagine I'm a public figure. You're one of my boys, right? Like, you're one of my boys. I'm like, yeah, I let my girl like fuck this dude, Jason Love. Like, that was her wedding gift. Like, I know she really wanted it. Like, I know you're gonna look at like, what what the fuck, nigga? Like, really? Like, you really let that shit happen and then went and said thanks and act like a little beta the whole fucking time after the fact? And then you went at hard and shit saying like, oh, like this nigga Jason Love said she ain't never had a dick like this in her life. Just respectfully said that shit about Adam. Like, look, yeah, Adam, you ain't got a dick like Jason Love. Most of us don't have a dick like Jason Love, brother.
That shit is nuts.
And like, it's just what it is. And I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like the fact that Lena said a second time, and he said it was like a one-time deal. Like Adam like was saying like at first like a one-time deal. This is like her wedding present. Like the fact that she bringing up a second time and like you ain't got no leg to stand on. Like you just sitting there like. Breathing all hard and shit, like, oh, what the fuck am I about to say to her? Because at the end of the day, bro, like reality, like she kind of can use all the shit that you fuck other girls on the shits, like, and she can use it against you. And you're such a beta, like you're gonna allow it to happen.
And
like,
he done opened up the floodgates now. And Adam said, like, he literally told
her legs are the floodgates, bro.
Dead ass. Adams literally said, like, off this one video, like everything included podcast, what the revenues brought from just this one incident, he has 10x'd what he's done with everything else that they've done. Like, so she's literally could just bring that on some business shit and just be like, yo, so I mean, like, I'm doing this again because, you know, we up, and you just gonna have to take that shit. And he's just gonna have to be like, bro, Adam, you can get in there if you want to, but honestly, my boy, I wouldn't even get in there if I was you because you're going to be looking stupid as hell while she ain't giving you no type of attention the whole time we in there. Like, so, nah, bro, you fucked up.
I just need y'all to understand, like, when she took the photo with this man, like, beside her, Jason Love, he is a big nigga, bro. Like, he is not a small dude. Like, he could play in the NFL. Like, he is huge. She was standing beside him, and literally, the girl in the interview said, yeah, like, I was watching Lena give you top, and like her whole mouth, I was like, oh my god, this is just out of pocket. Like, this is just getting out of pocket. Like, I am sitting here like, bro, like, I don't even know, like, if you could even get hard for your girl no more, bro. Like, you can't even do that shit. Like, you're like, damn, like, I ain't gonna fill her up. Like, she got filled to the brim, brother, and she probably overflowed. Like, I have not watched the video. I'm not gonna watch the video because it honestly might be torture for me, like indirect embarrassment, secondhand embarrassment for my man Adam22. Like, bro, I can't watch it. Like, I wouldn't even watch it for the sake of the podcast. That's how bad I don't want to watch it.
She said she was in pain for a week or two afterwards. like literally in pain. Like, imagine having that conversation, like, y'all in bed, y'all chilling, it's late night, Adam over here like poking her and shit, like, hey baby, you know, like, it's been a minute, and she over here, she like, nah, I'm in pain from Jason. Like, right then, I'm hot. I'm hot as fuck right there. Like,
I'm like, nah, when's the next episode of Plug Talk? When's the next episode of Plug Talk? You ain't getting fucked at all. Like, who the fuck gonna be on this shit? Like, I need something, bro. Like, come on,
I'm bringing
like,
everybody. We gonna have Lisa and Riley Reid, everybody on the next episode of Plug Talk. You go.
I need a damn orgy in this bitch. I need fucker. Like, I need about 6 bitches in here, like, for real. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. In reality, I mean, for the folks that'll be listening, YouTube, leave comments. Spotify, like, leave comments on the Instagram, like, when all this stuff gets up, like, let us know what y'all think, because, like, I really want to get y'all's thoughts, guys and girls included. Like, I really want to get an idea, because, like, honestly, this is one of those things, it's gonna drag on for a minute, bro, because they are making bands and they're gonna keep pumping out content off this shit. Like, he might not put a Plug Talk podcast / sex video out for like a month and a half, bro.
He don't need to, bro. They eating off that video. And apparently everyone on Twitter saying it's hella mid too. Like, it's a very basic ass mid video, but like, just the story alone eating off that shit, bro.
Like, look, man. Hey, for the guys out there that are cucks, like, and I don't mean to be rude and saying a cuck, but honestly, you a fucking simp if you let your girl cuck you. Like, look, y'all bitches. y'all bitches. I'm sorry, y'all bitches. I would beat your ass if you're a grown ass man with fucking 5 kids and you big as hell. I'll beat your ass because I know you're soft as hell. You're soft as hell. You ain't got no goddamn backbone. This shit is worse than cheating, bro. This shit is foul. That is the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen online in my life. I have seen some trifling shit. And this is fucking just disrespectful, bro. Like, my nigga is talking about fucking your bitch on podcast, and you sitting here saying thanks. Ain't no way you catching my shit, and then try to back your shit up saying you blacklisted. Nah, Lena gonna fuck him on the low. Don't worry, you won't even know. You'll just know when she can't. When she you try to fuck her and her shit loose as a motherfucker. You're like, what the fuck happened? Like, where the I don't even feel nothing. Look like it feels like it's a black hole in here.
Now
So,
you've entered ultimate
and
beta status when she don't even tell you that she got these films set up. You just see the next drop on OnlyFans. Like, oh, hold up, Lena dropped a new video. I didn't know we had a new video. And she just getting pounded by another nigga, bro.
I ain't trying to like hold y'all like for real. Like, if you're a dude that's into that, that's your kink. More power to you, bro. I never kink shame like anything because there's a lot of weird kinks on there. I got some weird kinks, but like, dog, this is not one of them, and it is unacceptable. If you are married to the, oh my god, I'm sorry, I lost composure for a second. Man, I can't even. I can't even fight. Look, man, on a lighter note, I'm sorry, folks. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Obviously, hit that like and subscribe for more content like this, etc. And let us know on Instagram, Spotify, all the platforms you're listening on as well. Because this shit is crazy. This shit is just flat out crazy. I can't and the funny thing is, if we didn't have social media, bro, this shit would not be what it is right now, and I'm glad we fucking do, because I talk about all the downsides to it, but this shit is too good. I go get on TikTok for 5 minutes and I'll see at least 3 fucking videos of this shit, of them just dogging my man Adam22 saying he a damn bitch. So I can't even cap. Talking about some people that are some bitches. Just kidding. The NFL.
What?
There's some bitch made niggas in the NFL too. I'm just gonna put that out there as well.
Probably.
So if y'all don't keep up with the NFL too much, it's fine. Like, it's just getting back into it. Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, and Tony Pollard have not got a contract extension. Let me repeat that. Saquon Barkley, yes, Penn State, New York Giants, Josh Jacobs, and Tony Pollard did not get a contract extension. For those that don't know what a contract extension, there is a clause in most contracts when you are a big superstar. Honestly, it's in every contract where the better call them a business. Well, they technically are. Where the team has an offer to extend you for a X amount of dollars. They offer it to you. You can accept or deny and go as a restricted free agent if you deny it, or if they don't give it to you at all, you're unrestricted. Point blank. If it's your last contract year. If it's not your last contract year, you still got to keep playing. But that's aside from the point. So recently, guys, there's been a new trend of like people not really giving running backs any more extensions off of their rookie deals. Once they kind of got that franchise tagged on them at least one time. And the franchise tag is a whole different can of worms. Basically, it means you get a bunch of other bonuses, etc., so on and so forth. Certain clauses in your contract that give you X amount of power to do this, this, and this. You can look it up on your own. I'm not going to go into detail about it because I don't want to get into the weeds. But they are not receiving an extension. These guys that have obviously done well in the NFL at the highest level of football in the world are not getting extensions. First things first, gotta ask, is this fair? And then we gotta ask why it's happening. So, Mike, I want to get your feedback and kind of see where your head's at on it, because I know you're a big NFL guy. I'm not as big of an NFL guy as you are, but I am right on the same path, and like try to make sure I'm up to date on it, because this shit's crazy to me, to be honest.
So, first question, we'll stay on the is it fair part, and then we'll jump into why it's happening later on. So, but I'm just going to start off with, is it fair? And I might get some pushback. If that's okay, then I'll take it. This is just simply my opinion, all right? I think it's fair. I really do think it's fair. And like, what does fair even mean? Because I think a lot of times we're sitting back and we think, oh, is this fair? We also forget that NFL's a business. This is not your high school basketball team or something. Yo, our star player, he's not getting played. Like, why isn't he starting type shit? Like, you just play the best player all the time. No, no, all college, like this guy, he won the Heisman last year. Why wouldn't you like keep him on the team? No, no, no. This is a business. At the end of the day, the money's got to make sense. And these running backs, the game is it's being changed, it's being altered. And so everyone's up in arms because Saquon Barkley didn't get his money. Well, first of all, they offered him a contract. It wasn't the money he wanted. He turned it down, and he wants more money, and now they're not about to give it to him. But we've seen this happen. We've seen this played out time and time again. And on my own Cowboys. So when it comes to Tony Pollard not getting his contract extension, it's because Jerry finally learned his lesson. We gave Ezekiel Elliott 6 years, $90 million. What happened right after we gave him that money? He stopped producing at a high level. It was literally, if you look at his yards per game every year, it was on a steady decline. And I was one of those people who was like, nah, Zeke deserves this money. He needs it. He's going to bounce back. He's just had some just a lot of bad circumstances that stacked up against him. He just needs a fresh start. But he was never able to get that juice back, and he's not the same back. Like, so the game plan, he's just not the same back. And you know what we see is that these backs have such a short-term life, and we're not going to give you all this money just for you to get old on us mad quick. To be frank, you're replaceable. Yes, you did good, but as long as we have a solid offensive line, we got some weapons and a good quarterback who can run the system, we don't need a star running back. Star running backs aren't winning the Super Bowls. We just need a running back who's able to manage the game, get us 3 to 4 yards per attempt, and that's all we need. And there's plenty of backs that we can draft, not even in the first round. People don't even feel like drafting running backs in the first round. We can get one second, third, fourth round that can come in and produce day one. So, I mean, to me, I think it's fair. That's kind of where I'm at on it, but I can see why people are up in arms because it's so crazy that there's so many big stars who are some of the best offensive weapons in the league that can't even get a contract extension. That part is kind of wild, but we'll get into why after I hear, do you think it's fair, Sterling?
It's a perplexing question because, like you said earlier, what is fair? Like we know life isn't fair. Why is life not fair? Shit. If you're religious, you probably know why, or you probably have a reason. If you're just a person, you probably have your own reasoning. Why is life not fair? It's just fucking not. Shit don't go your way all the time. It's just what it is. And unfortunately, I would love to be able to disagree and have some banter around that argument, but I'm a businessman at heart, bro. Flat out. Like, I think money first, business and money are first when it comes to this type of stuff. Obviously, I'm a person. I respect people. I can understand this is their living. But like what is the average lifespan of an NFL football player or of an NFL player is like 3 years anyways. Something like that. And the way that the game is now, and I don't want to bleed into the why, so I'm going to stop myself. But the way the game is now, why would I go and sign you for another 3 years or whatever your extension is, 4 years on top of what you're 27, 28 now? You'll be 30, 32, 33 when you're done. Bro, this ain't the NBA, bro. You don't hit your prime when you're touching 30. The NFL is a young league. It is a young league. If you are not young and vibrant or old and sturdy, you aren't getting what you want, bro. That's just how it is. If you aren't motherfucking Tom Brady, no matter if he can't move a cinder block off his foot or not, you are not getting paid, and no one gives a fuck. Because you'll get a job. Like Saquon, Tony, all those guys, if they do decide to re-sign for less money or whatever it is, you'll get a job somewhere if it's not with the team you're with currently. But your negotiating power is gone, bro. Like once you hit a like 27, 28 in the NFL, honestly, you are kind of just getting like toasted. And if you even if you're not that old, if you're like a guy that's like 23, 20, well, how long is the rookie contract typically? Is it 4 years?
4 to 5 years. Like I think you could get an extension on the 5th year. You have a 5th year option.
Yeah. So, for example, like a guy gets out of college, he's 21 years old. He didn't graduate, gets out on his 3rd year, which is the standard. You come out in your 3rd year, you get drafted, you have your first season. Next 4 years, you're 25. You're 25, 26 at this point. Bro, first off, you're entering the decline of your career unless you are a fucking superstar. An absolute fucking superstar. And the only genuine like running back in the league that I would sign for an extension right now, even though they still have health issues, Derrick Henry. There's no reason you don't sign Derrick Henry because the man is a fucking machine. He can do anything you want on the field, and I can have him do any. Like I can literally have him play fucking quarterback for a day, and he'll probably figure out a way to do it. Like, there, Saquon, you're fucking 5'9", brother. You fucking you can squat 650 goddamn pounds, but no one cares, brother. You are an injury prone motherfucker. You're injury prone as fuck. Tony Pollard, on the other hand, I think an extension for the amount of money he was probably asking, not worth. But extending him, yes, because he's a little bit more versatile as a back, in my personal opinion.
Well, Tony's the only one of the 3 that actually signed his franchise tag. So he's going to play on his $10 million franchise tag. Josh Jacobs and Saquon, they have refused to sign theirs. So, who knows if they're going to try and sit out to get their extension. Good luck doing that, my brother, because I don't think it's going to work out for you. Who do we see do that? We saw Le'Veon Bell do that. Where did he go? He ended up going to the Jets, and we ain't heard about that nigga since. And he just tweeted out not too long ago, hey, I think I should have stayed with Pittsburgh. Oh, you think, my nigga? You think you should have stayed, my bro? You think that extra $2-3 million was helping you out because you wanted to sit out and act like you were that damn good? Like, no, nigga, you a product of the line. You're a product of the system. And, and anyone can come in and fill that void. They got Najee Harris, and maybe he's not as productive as Le'Veon Bell, but he gets the job done. But I kind of do want to roll into why this is happening and kind of how is this molding, how are running backs kind of getting screwed? Because I don't think the problem is that, the players or the GMs and the teams aren't extending them out, because that makes sense to me. The problem comes in is how their rookie contracts are set up. And I think that running backs might need different sets of rookie contracts as opposed to any other position. Because I'm going to break this down for you. This is what happens. So when it comes to a rookie deal for running backs, they got 4 years on a rookie deal with a 5th year option. If you're a good running back and you're a stud, they're going to do that. They're going to pull that 5th year option on you. And here's what happens, my bro. They're running you through the ground. They're making you 300 plus attempts a year, running you through the ground, ultimate production. You're an absolute beast. You're an absolute dog, and you're producing, and then they give you that 5th year option. So you're still on a rookie contract getting paid like a goddamn rookie because that's what you are. What happens after that? Now you want your contract extension. We're not extending you because guess what? After 5 years, you're starting to get kind of old, my bro. So we don't want you for 4 or 5 more years because at the tail end of that, you're going to start getting old and not producing. So what we're going to do is we're going to franchise tag you. What a franchise tag is, it is a combination, it's the average of the top 5 players in the league contract at that position. So I think at running back right now, the average is $10 million. We're going to franchise tag you 1 year. If you produce again and you're really good, you know what we're going to do? We have the option to franchise tag you one more time. We're going to do that, and we're going to pay you at that level for 1 year. We're willing to bet on you for 1 more year, but we're not giving you 3, 4, 5 years. It's not happening. After that second franchise tag, you know what? Thank you so much for your 7 years of producing for us. We gonna let you test the market and do what you do. If someone gives you a bag, then kudos to you, my nigga. But it ain't finna be here because we gonna draft somebody in the 3rd round who's gonna do the same thing, and we gonna repeat that cycle. So I think that where we can fix that is shorten their rookie deals and make it more like probably 2 to 3 years with that 3rd year being a player option, and then having to sign them there because it's really not fair. Running backs have such a short lifespan. By the time that they've gone through 7 years and trying to get a contract, they're almost pretty much done with what they're going to do in the NFL from a high productive level.
Yeah, I mean, and my why is a bit different, and obviously you're a little bit more inept on the franchise side. I know how a franchise tag works, and I appreciate you explaining that to the listeners and viewers. But at the end of the day, dude, I want to repeat this again. Business is business, as Thugger says. Business is business, my boy.
Business
If you don't understand business business is business. If you don't understand that these leagues are a business, NBA and NFL are the two biggest fucking leagues in the United States. Can't say in the world because you got soccer, and you can't compete with soccer. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
But two biggest leagues, and then you obviously get the MLB. And MLB dudes be getting bags. They be getting bags, bro. Like dummy bags. But the understanding is, once again, different from the NFL, is both in the NBA and in the MLB, their primes come between the ages of 27 to 33. Typically in the MLB, you don't even get to the league until you're almost 30. So you don't even have a chance to really like grow. You're basically on that rookie contract till you're 33 years old or whatever it is. So let's just listen up here. Second point is that look at the game. Read the room. Watch some film for once, you fucking idiots. Like, understand they are phasing you out of this game. If you go into the draft is only a running back and you can't fucking catch, bro, don't expect in the next 4 years for you to get an extension, my G. Don't expect it. You better develop that shit while you're there. You better be working on that. Fuck your running game, bro. Like, fuck your running game. Give us 3-4 yards. We don't give a fuck. We got Patrick Mahomes throwing the motherfuckers. Like, remember Jamal Charles? Jamal Charles changed the game for what we know it as is now, like at currently. He was one of the very first running backs to be absolutely phenomenal on the ground and then even better catching the ball out of the backfield. There's a reason these guys do what they do, and there's a reason at the time they were such like one-offs. If you can't fucking do that now, bro, I guarantee you I can find me a little small-ass dude that can play slot and do a little bit of running back here and there and do your job for cheaper, and I don't got to put him on a long-term contract. Why the hell would I pay you $5 million more a year than I could pay the other guy, and I can catch up on the luxury tax? You already have fucking lockout like every other year at this point in the NFL. I'm not trying to have this shit again as an owner. Like, let's be real. So be a real person and understand business. If your agent doesn't understand, if the lawyers you work with don't understand this, bro, you need to get new people on your backside to help you lift up and make the money you want to make. And if you don't have a good financial advisor as a running back, best believe, bro, you're gonna be broke in a few years too, my G. Like, it's just what it is. I know I ain't bad with money if I have millions on tap like that. But if you're bad with money like that and you want to buy these chains and shit and then think you need an extension to better fucking afford your lifestyle, sorry, big dog. I hope you save. Good luck.
And listen, like, running backs. If you trying to play the whole I'm not going to show up and come play after my contract extension, listen, you're not holding your team ransom. You're not holding them ransom. There's a reason they don't want to extend you. They don't mind getting rid of you. They don't mind losing you, my bro. You're not holding them ransom. If you want to hold them ransom and sit out after having 1 to 2 good years right out the league, that's when you should try and say, I'm not going to sit out. Because you know what can happen then? If you sit back and you're 2 years in and you're out here killing it, let's say you had the start that Ezekiel Elliott had and you just come out the gate first 2 years in, and then on that third year, you're sitting back like, I'm not showing up, I'm not playing. That's when you had the most leverage, because a 3-4 year extension right then is still plausible because you're still in that 7-year range where we're going to keep you on a rookie deal anyways. So you have the most leverage right there. That's when I would try and play the whole, I'm going to sit back, because we're like, well, damn, like if he's not going to show up, we can still pay him and know that he's still at the age that he can produce. But listen, like Sterling said, and it's probably the most important point that's been made on this segment, is that y'all are just getting phased out of the game, and you're going to have to adapt and evolve. And it's just kind of like the big man in the NBA. If we're being honest, the big men had to adapt the old school style of in the paint. I'm 7 feet tall. I'm going to body you down. That shit is gone. We're not even drafting you niggas. Okay, y'all are great in college because you're so much bigger than everybody, but you're getting undrafted in the league. I don't care if you're 7 feet tall and can body someone down. If your ass can't hit the baseline and shoot a fucking 3-point shot or facilitate the offense through passing or pull up on a mid-range jumper, then you ain't shit to me. You simply ain't shit to me. So if we're going to go back to football, like you were saying, running backs, you got to look at the position. And I think the perfect prototype of what you want to be as a running back in today's day and age is Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is the ultimate Swiss Army knife, and he is getting paid. And honestly, I think that if Tony Pollard didn't break his leg in the NFC Championship, he also is one of those players that are Swiss Army knife-esque and could get paid because we need you to get 1,000 yards on the ground. And then, my bro, I need you to go line up outside when we're doing 5 out and my quarterback's in shotgun. And you better be able to do a fucking slot through the middle, take that ball up and get us a first down as well. And guess what, my dog? You're at the block. And I'm sorry, but everyone's position is evolving. Tight ends, they're evolving. They're no longer just blocking and catching little short out routes. Now they're also big-time receivers too. You're going to have to adapt to this new game because the ball's flinging around, and we ain't got time to be patient and watch you get 3 yards on a run and think we about to do that 30 times the whole fucking game. Sorry.
Y'all are fucking role players, brother. Like, I'm gonna put it plain and simple. Y'all motherfucking role players. You see the guys in the NBA, role players? Role players, bro. Role players get paid. They get paid. They do. But they don't get paid the same as a LeBron, KD's, even like you got Dames, Jimmy's, these guys. They ain't getting paid like them. You know why? Because they're motherfucking role players. We need you, but you are replaceable, my G. I can find another guy that can go out there and bang his head against fucking big ass 300-pound dudes on a daily basis that wants to play and don't mind fucking getting hit in the head and play a couple of years and get the fuck out of the league. But you think you're important. And let me tell you something, buddy. Let me tell you, motherfucker, you are not important to me. I don't care. Guess what? If I'm Jerry Jones, I'm sitting back. I'm like, damn, I got all these stats. Damn, this is nice, and I have to spend money on fucking running backs. If I'm any of these GMs, I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers really think like, and they all white dudes. Let's just be honest. They sitting there saying these niggas really think I'm about to pay them.
I was sitting right in the room. I'd be like, I'll read all their stats, be like, damn, bro, you are a stud. 1,500 yards first year, 1,400 yards second year, 1,300 yards. Man, bro, you really fucking killed that shit. Honestly, my G, here's what I'm gonna offer you. I'm gonna do you right. $5 million. Which you here you go. Here's your $5 million. And his brother gonna be looking like, nah, I want 12. Like, oh, well, shit, my boy. You should have ran for 3,000 yards if you want 12 million, my nigga. Here's your $5 million. Get the step in.
You ain't getting motherfucking NBA contracts. This ain't the goddamn NBA, brother. Like, who do you think you are? Like, you better be Barry motherfucking Sanders, damn Herschel Walker.
Even Barry couldn't get a contract extension. He had to sit out.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. Like, I don't think you're special, brother. Like, because I guarantee there's somebody sitting at Cleveland High School, Clayton High School right now that will go out and bang his head against some dudes for a couple mil a year. Right now, my boy. And you think you special. Get off your high horse, motherfucker. The bitches don't want you no more because you ain't got the bread like you used to, but you better change your fucking lifestyle. Because you know what happens when you get more money? Like you said to me one time, Mike, you said, the problem with some people when they get raises and shit, the reason they ain't got money is because what happens is their lifestyle changes too, bro. They start to think they can live a different way. Nah, bro. No. You need to live the same way and stack that bread. If you didn't do it, sorry, big guy. You might not have a job and you might be on the street sitting like my boy down the road, cracked out as hell. He be down the street tweaked as
Shout out the crack epidemic.
Shout out the crack epidemic. But we love talking about sports. We love talking about just dumb shit. Adam22, damn, you a dumb nigga, bro. Sorry. Um, I gotta throw shots regardless, because like, bro, Lena, you
Also,
trying to
for
like come at it.
Adam22, shout out the crack epidemic because you had to have been on some type of shit to let
Yeah,
that
you were on
happen,
the
my brother.
best shit. You were on the best shit. You were on some shit my VP was on today, some crackhead shit. I'm telling you, brother. But nah, man, like, and you know what? One thing we can't miss, and we will never miss on this podcast is fucking music. Never miss it. For those that didn't know and that keeping up with it, um, Grammys, the Grammys proposed. Let me actually set the stage. Let me set the stage here. So I'm sure y'all been seeing them Drake leaks, AI leaks, all types of AIs, Lil Uzi, Travis Scott. You can put any artist on AI, bro. Like you can put your best friend on AI and do it. I saw a video yesterday of KSI and Toby from the Sidemen. If y'all aren't familiar with the Sidemen, look them up. I'm not gonna explain. Doing a cover of Sprinter by Dave and Central C. If you haven't heard the song, go listen to the song. It's a fucking banger. I love it. Um, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. That AI sounded like them niggas, and they were reacting to it, and they were freaking out because it's like, dude, I've never said these words in my life, and it sounded like them. That's just what AI is right now. It's scary. It's freaking scary. So the Grammys just recently proposed a new AI rule for nominations, and I know Mike's got a little bit better background on this than I do, but I'll explain it as we have it here. So basically, what this means is that what they've proposed that songs that include elements generated by AI, artificial intelligence, can still be nominated, but there must be proof that a real person meaningfully contributed to the song too. With that, only humans, not AI, can nominate their work for an award. I think that's a funny little quorum. Uh, like that's
Imagine
just
an
funny.
AI sending their shit in like, oh, I killed this bitch, bro.
But the question at hand here for the folks out there listening, for the folks out there watching as well, do you think the Grammys got it right in doing something like this with the transition of music and the way the industry is changing right now? I'll give my opinion first, Mike, because I want to let you be able to elaborate a little bit more. Because, like I said, I know that you're a little bit more inept on it at the moment. But just off the top here, obviously, I have loved some of the AI songs that have came out. I ain't gonna cap with you, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. They could drop a whole AI album, and I'd be like, yeah, this shit fire. Like, I know you didn't drop this shit, Drake, but this shit gas. Sorry, dog. Like, you better start getting them human rights for your shit or whatever that you gotta get. Like, I don't know what the hell the shit you gotta get for it. Wow. Um, but and the funny thing is, they said it must be proof that a real person meaningfully contributed to the song too. With that, so basically, what you have to do is write the lyrics and and also like what you basically have to do. I'm thinking about the loophole, right? The loophole is that if you're an artist and you got the worst lyrics on the planet, right? Like, because sorry, Uzi, sometimes you got some of the worst lyrics I've ever heard in my life. I ain't gonna cap with you, my G. Um, and with that being said, um, if you need to generate some good lyrics, you have to put in like an idea, basically, an idea to the chat GPT or whatever platform you're using, and then let AI produce it and shoot out a product, and then you can adjust based on the production side of things. I think. I think that would be the loophole. The funniest part, like we just mentioned there, is that they said that only humans can nominate their work for an award. Because I'm sure they thought like people are like, oh, we need to go and get AI out there to start nominating this shit for an award because we would be able to, like you can touch more, you can get more out of it. And I think that's hilarious. But I think, in my opinion, the Grammys did get it right in this regard, being that that is the question at hand right now. Because one, they know this shit's gonna happen if they didn't say something about it. That's they're covering their asses basically. Two, if you don't adapt now, people are gonna honestly start complaining about the fact that they're not getting one, good music, two, good nominations, and three, not touching all elements of the artistry that is music, which is creativity and using your resources to the maximum capacity. So that's just my initial thoughts on it, Mike. I'm gonna shovel it.
So this is a really tricky situation, I feel like. And, what we do here, we debate topics that are none of our business. And this is a debate pod. But one thing y'all got to understand, people, is the person right here above me, Big Stir, is my motherfucking nigga. And he's my nigga because we think alike. We are virtually, I mean, we're different people, but, we have very similar minds. And I can't even combat what he's got to say here because he hit it on the fucking nail. But I'm going to try and add a little more sauce to it and elaborate to it a little bit deeper. So, yeah, the Grammys, they got it right. I mean, what else could they really do? It's a tricky situation, but it would be it would really just be asinine for them to think that they can just block AI out of it. It's literally when they put out the statement, they were saying like, they know AI is going to have such a huge impact on music. It is the future of music. AI is already in music from a production standpoint. We use AI systems to create sounds and production and mixing on the music. Now we're just going to be able to use AI from a voice perspective or even go deeper and use AI for a whole song. And, I think they were kind of having foresight without really knowing where this is going to go and just trying to have as much of a cover up as much as that gray area as possible. And so what you were saying about the loophole and whatnot, basically what they're saying is a human can come in, write a song, and get AI Biggie or AI Drake to rap over it, put that song out, and yes, even if you get like you have to get permission, whatever, blah 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 blah. But the Biggie or the AI Biggie or the AI Drake can't get a nomination for the Grammys. They can't get best performance on a song. They can't get artist of the year because you dropped a collab Drake AI album. Drake can't get artist of the year because of that. Essentially, what will happen is the person that wrote that song or created the beats, they could be up for a Grammy. So the person that wrote the song that had AI Drake singing the whole thing could win Writer of the Year, which I believe that they should have all the right to do so if they went through the necessary hoops to get that song cleared and out and they wrote everything in it. It's no different than them writing it and handing it to Drake and Drake sings it. They essentially wrote that song. They created a masterpiece. They used the tools at their disposal. And whether you like it or not, AI is going to be at the fingertips of every creator in the world. And it's going to be, and you're not even going to be able to notice that AI had influence over the product that you're consuming and listening to, regardless of what industry it's in. You're not going to notice. I feel like this is the best way to do it. I think it would be funny as fuck if AI like actual characters were winning fucking Grammy nominations. Like Drake sitting in there, he lost to AI Drake. Like that shit would be funny as fuck, bro. That would be
AI
crazy.
Drake, best artist of the year. I would honestly geek out. Like honestly, and what it's made for me is like, for example, like today, actually right before the podcast, I was on TikTok. I've been in a fucking loophole. I hate it because my roommate and his girl be on TikTok, so I just be like, damn, I'm gonna be on TikTok too. But obviously, for the folks that don't know, I'm in sales, and I saw a thing today where a AI Tesla rep called a cold call, and a cold call for those that don't know means that you have never spoken to this person. You don't know what they're doing. All you know is that maybe they were on the Tesla site at one point or whatever, like interest at one point. That's all you know. You don't know anything about them. You don't even know their fucking name half the time. Um, it's like basically walking up to somebody in at a bar and like getting to know them. That's like the simplest way I could put it. Um, AI Tesla rep sets a meeting for someone to come in and get a live demo of the Tesla on site, and it's the same script over and over, and it works. It works. So the power of artificial intelligence is, well, we've spoken about it before, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole again. Watch one of the old pods. I can't remember which week it is, but you guys can take a look. Watch all the videos for all I care and like and subscribe. But I want to go ahead and say is that we've got to really almost become beyond comfortable, like before it's super comfortable for it to be a thing. Because for me personally, I respect music. I appreciate good music. I appreciate good artistry. I appreciate people that put in their time and work. And part of the time and work is getting samples cleared for artists that aren't using AI. Like you have to get some samples cleared. Like there are songs on albums that we listen to right now where they have been having to be taken off of stuff that we weren't able to like actually continue to, what's the word I'm looking for, um, use them because they weren't properly, didn't go to the right hoops or whatever and whatnot on that end of things. So I mean, it's kind of one of those things, man, where I'm in a position myself where I feel like, dang, like I don't want it to take away from what artists do on a day in, day out, week out, year in, year out basis to make good content and good music. But like I'm also a businessman and I
But
feel like I'm
I also
accountable.
don't think that it necessarily has to be a downfall of artistry. Like if we really think
Yeah.
about technological innovation and advancements and how it affects music, like I'm sure that there was conversations where now that we have Pro Tools and Logic and all these other software that we use to create beats instead of having to know how to play the guitar or having to know how to play the piano. I'm sure a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, well, this is going to stifle, you know, artistry and the advancement of artistry because now people don't know how to they don't have to know how to play the guitar, they don't have to know how to play the piano, they can do it on software." Well, nah, it's really just going to give more power to the individual to even create more, you know, detailed and more masterful pieces. What we're going to see from AI is people are going to be able to have the ability to be Prince or Michael Jackson without having to actually do all that stuff. And if you give everybody that kind of innate power, then, you know, some people are going to create some insane sounds, really push the boundaries of music to a further point. Yeah, we might lose. We're probably gonna the what we think of as like artists. I believe will, you know, a lot of it will be altered in the day. It's gonna be some weird ass nigga behind a computer screen that don't really know music, but he knows software and can create some cool ass shit.
He
And
was
he
making
ain't
that fire, bro.
yeah, and he ain't gonna look like your typical pop star. Well, maybe he will. Maybe be dripped down or some shit, and he's just behind a computer, dripped down, looking fresh. And you gonna be at the Grammy nominees, and for best artist, it's gonna be your first time seeing this nigga. Like this is the person that created that fucking fire ass song, and he's just a loser ass looking nigga. But I just think it's gonna change a lot of things up. I think that they got it. I'm not going to say they got it right, but they did the best that they could while trying to jump the gun and making sure they have something out there because worst things possible, they could have ignored it. And then all these AI songs are popping off and they're nominating them. And then we're sitting here at the Grammys and none of the songs that we're actually listening to that were hits that year are being recognized. And we're like, yo, these aren't the songs we want to see like win. So I feel like they
Well,
did
I
the
mean,
best they could.
yeah, I mean, you know the Grammys too. I mean, it's the same thing with the Emmys and the fucking Oscars. It's all the same shit, man. Like the people that are behind the scenes are some old farts that don't know shit about shit, but they got some young people doing the groundwork for them, which I'm guarantee somebody young brought this shit up. I guarantee it, 100% brought this shit up to the Grammys, the Academy, or not the Academy, but the Grammys committee, and they were like, hey, like we need to consider this for the sake of our longevity as a brand, as a awards to do so. So, I mean, I don't think they could have missed with this. I think they're, like I said earlier, I think they're just covering their asses, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's simple. It's simple law. Like they're just covering their butts, and they're also covering their like their image. The Grammys already get like flack here and there for like for the year that what was it? Fucking who was it? U2 won like some. We don't even talk about that.
Fuck
That year
you
was a
too,
fucking
bro.
shitter,
Fuck them niggas.
bro. Hacking my phone and shit. Like, nah, fuck
Forcing
y'all.
themselves on me. They gave me musical rape, bro. That was musical rape, bro. Ain't nobody asked for that shit.
Nah, bro. Like, and let's be real. Let's be real about this because, like, I will never be an artist. Obviously, we had Monty up here last week. He's an artist, talented. Duck puts a ton of work in. Like, shit, I mean, in the next few years, as he continues to work on his craft, he could be using AI, and who knows if he's using it now. Like, and that'd be something to ask him about personally, like offline. But like, dude, there you've got to be able to adapt. It's the same when we talk about the NFL. If you can't adapt to the game, bro, you are going to phase out, and people don't care because guess what? You're fucking replaceable. Unfortunately, that's the case. They're just there are like there's very few irreplaceable people in music. We've got Michael Jackson, we've got our Elvises, we've even got our Drakes and Lil Waynes and those folks. But there's very few, brother. There's not that many. The percentage is so small that you couldn't even legitimately make it a number at this point. It wouldn't even be viable. But we could talk about the Grammys all night long. One of the things that we all love, our favorite segment of the night, really is just going to be the Black React. And at the end of the day, man, I'm excited to talk about this. I actually saw this trend when Mike put it into the doc. I saw this trend a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, damn, like, I really don't know. So I'm still kind of like thinking about what I would do right now. But to give it to you guys off the rip, this question was trending on Twitter a bit, and obviously, Threads is trying to do what they can for the time being. They can't really keep up at the moment. They're trying to hold on by a thread. No pun intended. But so the question I have for y'all, and the question I have for you, Mike, obviously we'll get your answer here on the pod. And I want you guys to obviously once again comment below what you guys think. If you had to survive for not 10, not 15, not 20 minutes with either a bear, a hippo, a tiger, or an alligator, which one are you guys choosing to win $100 million? And so let me put this in perspective for you. $100 million would change your life. It would change the life of the generations after you, the next generation, and the generation after that at minimum. We're talking about 4 generations. Who you picking? Mike, I'm going with you first, bro.
And I also want to add a little caveat. The $100 could change your life, but losing
$100 million, bro.
Yeah, not bad. No.
I ain't getting there for no $100.
We only 1% niggas on this pod, as y'all know. So $100 ain't changing nobody's life. It's $100 million will change your life. And losing the damn battle gonna change your life too, because that shit gonna be gone, my nigga. Your life gone. So it's a up in the air thing. But if I had to pick out of the 4, so we have the bear, we have the alligator, we have the hippo, and the tiger. Off rip, hippo and tiger is hell fucking no. Off rip, you can go ahead and dead them niggas. I ain't looking that tiger in the eye. He already know I'm fucking meat. He trying to eat my ass up. Hell nah, hippo. Hippo, you got me beat, bro. I'm gonna look like them damn running backs trying to run into them 300-pound ass niggas, and I ain't gonna. You see how long those running backs be lasting? What makes you think I'm gonna last against some big ass hippos? Hell no. So I'm gonna go with the alligator, and the reason why I'm gonna go with the alligator is because yes, they got jaws of steel. They can if they get a clamp on me, it's a wrap. Like, if they get one clamp on me, it's a wrap. And in short proximity, they're much quicker if they're coming straight at me on the ground than I would be. But if I'm really thinking about it, it's like, if I can get enough separation on the ground off the initial rip, then I'm hitting them with the zigzags. Them little small ass, little chicken finger ass fucking legs ain't gonna do shit. Zigzag. If the air quality's bad like it was when I was doing soccer, then I might be beat because I'm gonna be wheezing and shit. Like, and wheezing trying to get away from it. But the other reason why I'm picking the alligator is because even though they got surprisingly strong chomp down power, they've also got surprisingly very weak ability to open their mouth while you're putting pressure down on it. Like, so if you put your hand on an alligator's mouth, or whatever you fucking call that shit. Sorry, I'm not, adequate on the anatomy of an alligator, but I'm gonna call it a goddamn mouth. If you put the hand on top of the mouth, they struggle to open it up, so you can actually with your bare hands keep their jaw clenched. Now that's risky because if you miss, if you fumble, then that nigga gonna chomp your goddamn arm off. So I mean, you could go for that route. I probably won't go for that one. I'm gonna try my hand at doing a couple zigzags, hit him with a couple juke moves, and hitting that bitch with the stiff arm like I'm the Heisman. Like hell no, nigga. I'm gonna try that route. I'm not gonna go for the arm for the mouth per se, but that's what I'm gonna do. If and I'm gonna get that 100 million. Hopefully, if not, RIP to your boy Black Mike on the mic. But Sterling, what the fuck you got, bro?
Like the entire time you were talking, I was still thinking about which one I would go with. Because like I said, I seen it a couple of days ago. I didn't think too much of it, but I still kind of had a little thought of pondered on it. Well, damn, man. Fuck. So I'm gonna give you all my thought process on each one, just very brief, like on like each one, and I'll let you know kind of who I went with. So bears are fucking huge, bro. They're fucking huge. They're huge animals, and they're strong as God knows what, and they fast as a motherfucker. They got 4 goddamn legs, and they fucking fast, bro. If you ever seen a bear run a grizzly, bro, they dog, they they're outrunning Usain Bolt. Secondly, hippos also are extremely strong, extremely big, and have jaws of steel as well. And then you've like, and that's one of the things where like they in the water. Like, I don't know what this arena is gonna look like. Are we gonna be in their habitat?
That's facts too. I did not consider that.
Are we just gonna be like out in the open? Like we just gonna be in the forest and like good luck? Like, or are we gonna be in like by the water, like where the alligator kind of comes out of? Like they're amphibians, so like or rep amphibians. So or yeah, whatever. And then we got tiger. I mean, I just thought I had a tiger. I ain't fucking with a tiger. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not fucking with a tiger. Them motherfuckers are, you talk about quickness? The bear's fast, but them motherfucking tigers are quick. Tigers are grown cats, bro. They're grown cats. Think about how agile. If you guys have a cat, like I know we got Kimiko and what's the other one's name? Benny at the crib on Mike's spot. Like, bro, them motherfuckers agile as hell. Like, think about a tiger. It's like 200 pounds, 300 pounds of muscle, bro. They eat raw meat. Like, they are literally just a pit bull and a cat mixed together, but big. Nah, that's just out of the question, brother. Like, and they'll probably pee on you first, and then they'll fucking kill your shit. That's just disrespectful. Adam22 type shit. But then the last one being the alligator. The alligator is questionable, right? Because like you said, it is true. Like alligators have a trouble going laterally because of the length of their arms. The length of their arms, you would think with shorter legs or arms, legs, whatever you want to call them, you would make them quicker at like on that. But it's the way that their eyes are set too. Like their eyes are on the side of their head, so it's like a hammerhead. They can't really see forward, like right in front of them. So it's one of those like 50-50 type of things. So I fucking hate water. I'm gonna go with the hippo.
Whoa, left field. I need why. I need all the reasons why. What the fuck?
So I'm gonna go with the hippo because I do know I'm faster than a hippo. If we're like I said, I don't know what the arena looks like. If we're in their natural habitat, I'm getting fucking smoked. Like I'm dead. Like there's no living. Like there's no I'm getting away. Like, but if we're kind of like on ground, flat ground, like right out of the water type shit, and I could see the size of it. First of all, I'm gonna have a shock period. If we're in like a 10 by 10 box or something, like the hippo might not even be able to fit in that motherfucker.
If we're in a 10 by 10 box, there's no way anyone's surviving 20 minutes on this bitch.
Like, I mean, unless you got during like Tyreek Hill jumping around fast and quick as hell, like
or Khabib wrestling bears your whole fucking life.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna be doing none of that. But like, yes, I know I'm quicker than a hippo. Yes, I'm gonna have to outlast 20 minutes. And for the ladies out there thinking 20 minutes is a lot, it is a lot in bed. Yes, it is a lot. Hippo, I can put it up for 100 milli, bro. And it's the fact that I know that the only way they're going to genuinely, it's the same way with the alligator. The only way they're going to be able to hurt me is with their mouths or their whatever you want to call them. They can't hurt me with their hands or paws, like a bear can or a tiger can. Like they can grab you, like they can wrap you. They don't like it. I'm not expecting a hippo to be able to catch me if I run, like within whatever arena that we would be in for this $100 million. So, I mean, that's really my reasoning. It's not like too much into it. It's just the fact that I know the alligator. Yes, like if you put your thing down on your hand down on it, you can clamp them down. But like you said, if you miss, you're fucked. There ain't no coming back, bro. My method would be similar to the way you're gonna play the alligator, I guess. Would just be dip and dodge, bro. Dip and motherfucking dodge. And while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna actually look up how fast are hippos.
Yeah, please look that up. Because like my whole thought process is I'm surprised you said the hippo, because the two that I was leaning towards was either the alligator or the bear, because there's like known ways that humans can kind of get away from alligators and bears. Like bears is make yourself big and even though I'm fucking 5'8", so like I don't know how big I'm gonna make myself to that bear. I'm gonna be like, that big, like this pussy ass nigga, I'm about to fuck his shit up. Be like, oh shit, now I'm running. Then I think you could climb a tree, like they can kind of climb, but like not as high up as we could possibly climb.
Oh no.
But like
Oh
I'm a
no.
nigga, so me and climbing trees don't really make sense either. So I'm gonna have to go with the alligator on that hand.
Nah,
But I
bro.
just feel like a hippo, bro. If they
Nah, bro.
do gain ground on you, they fucking you up.
Nah, I fucked up, bro. I
Are they
fucked
fast?
up, bro. This National Geographic says back in 2011, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're still, and they might have got fucking faster at this point after a decade. Um, they said they might not look aerodynamic. Hold on, let me get the whole. I want to get the whole statement here. I need to get the whole statement. Oh my God, National Geographic trying to get me to fucking be on some submit shit. Nah, all right, I'm just gonna read the clip that's on the thing. They said they may not. Hold up, hold up. They may not be aerodynamic, but hippos can reach. Just guess. Just guess the speed they can get up to.
19 miles per hour.
22 miles per hour on land
Oh,
over short distances.
you fucked.
If
And that's where you thought we could
best
get the advantage was on land, so you can't even. Oh, you fuck.
22 motherfucking miles an hour, bro. How can a big ass motherfucking hippo move that damn fast? That don't make no dang sense. 22. That's a fucking
You a dead
Usain
ass
Bolt.
nigga, bro. You dead as shit.
Oh my God, bro. Like, dude. But it's short distances. I mean, oh nah. I got videos of these motherfuckers running. They scary as a motherfucker. I am not. Oh my.
You
Oh my.
beat his house. Sterling being there. I'll take the hippo. That nigga fuck him up in 5 minutes.
Not even, bro. It'd be like a
Oh my
35
god,
second.
bro. Like
On
damn.
the dark.
He'll be running
Nah,
like
man.
a true ass nigga then. Like you see the speed out that nigga as soon as he saw that
I'm just
big
gonna
ass.
take my damn. I'm gonna take my damn clothes off. Like try to see what can make me faster because I'm not running 20. I can't run 22 miles an hour. I can barely run fucking
They're probably
16.
not super
Like,
agile, so you're probably gonna have to hit a bunch of fucking hezzies and shit like that. Hope that shit
bro,
works.
well, yeah, you got. Like, I think the play now that I'm thinking about it is I'm gonna have to like speed up and slow down a lot. Speed up and slow down because they said over short distances. Because I'm imagining they don't have the best endurance, so it's like my endurance is shit. But I know it's probably better than the hippos. I don't have to carry all that weight.
Well, that adrenaline been pumping, so endurance will be a little better with the adrenaline pumping.
Bro, but like, what if they got adrenaline, bro? Like, they just be wilding on my shit because the hippos are like crazy violent. Like, they're like known to be like crazy violent.
You
Like,
gotta
so
find a
once they
tree,
get up,
my nigga.
once they get up, I can't climb trees.
You better
Like,
learn how to climb that goddamn tree, bro.
once they get a hold of my shit, they like and just start fucking going crazy on my shit. Oh my god, I, oh my god, I.
It's basically Sterling's a dead ass nigga.
But yeah, I mean, let us know what you guys think in the comments and obviously on the other platforms. Well, man,
I'll
I
probably
don't
put a
know.
poll out on YouTube just to see what the fuck y'all thinking.
Yeah, that definitely want to do it. We'll do a poll on Instagram too. the drop and everything. Once you guys see all of this, I want to let you guys see you guys' reactions to it. Because I definitely think it could be a bit controversial. I think I kind of know. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go your way with the alligator, but I mean, fuck, like I might be dead. Like they ain't no getting out of this shit, bro. Like you literally have to climb a tree, and I think they can. Oh, they can't climb because they don't have like. Yeah, okay. That's the only way you get. Yeah,
If
okay.
you can make it to a tree, so you just got the all-out sprint, do a couple zigzags and hezzies to the nearest tree you can find, and hope your ass can figure out how to climb that shit.
Well, dude, like the hippos are like the fucking bulls of the water. So like zigging and zagging because they would actually follow your every lead, like when you zig and zag versus like a smart person or a human would be like, okay, like there's zigging and zagging in the same direction. I'm just gonna keep going straight because the fastest way to one point is a straight line, A to B. But yeah, for folks out there listening, man, once again, like Mike said at the beginning of the pod, man, really appreciate you guys' support, man. Honestly, it's been a grind. Obviously, I got to give all props to Mike. He's part of the editing process. This man is like, he's an absolute saint when it comes to this shit, and I appreciate him, man, and showing up every week and being there for us. And I want you guys to continue to support us, as Mike said, because it's fun for us. We love hearing from you guys, and like for the people out there on YouTube in particular, like and subscribe, comment down below. Like we want to make sure we're showing up on other people's algorithms as well, so we can actually show this content to other folks. It is a grind, but we love it. It's something that we've genuinely enjoyed. It's honestly one of the highlights of my week, and I appreciate you guys being along for the ride. So other than that, Mike, you can close us out, man.
Let's close it out. It was a good one. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m. This was a fun pod. But for all the fellas out there listening, if you chose the alligator like me and not the rhino like this dumbass nigga above me, Sterling,
Hippo.
or
Hippo,
or hippo like Sterling did, then you probably are sitting at a good chance of being a 1% nigga. And as you know, they only want a 1% man. So what we're going to do is last 20 minutes, quit our bitching, and get our bread up. And for the ladies out there listening, guess what, sweetie? He don't want you. So please move on already. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, but just move on. And guess what? It's okay because you're still beautiful and powerful and we'll always love you. It's the After Dark Podcast. Until next time.